Hey, so I'm back in Kauai. My hair's a total mess. It was dirty and then it got wet and then I just went to sleep with it in a bun, and that's the story of that. I am so grateful to be back. It's hard for me to articulate this in words, but yesterday I just felt this overwhelming feeling of like love and hydration and just warmth and beauty and flow and oxygen. It was insane. I tried to eat, but I really could not eat until nighttime because I was just so overwhelmed by everything in a good way, but but still overwhelming. This is not my house. I wish it was. This is not my house. I'm actually here with my parents, and they're gonna be staying on vacation here for a little bit, and I'm hopefully gonna sort my life out. It's been a while since I've done one of these because when I was staying with my parents in California when COVID-19 hit, and everything kind of went to hell, let's be honest. I didn't really feel very inspired. I definitely had times of inspiration there, and I really tried to make the most of the experience. And, overall I did learn to appreciate it for what it was, but I definitely did not find myself very inspired or very connected to who I feel like I am. And being back here, it's like all coming back immediately. Ironically, I'm on my phone right now to film this for you, but I have been not touching my phone nearly as much. I've been reading a lot more, just so antsy to do things. Although I do catch these weird spells of sometimes I'm just so sleepy, and then in just a few minutes I'll be back up and walking around. So definitely this place does that. So anyway, I want to be honest with you guys, and part of what that means to me is kind of letting you in on my life and telling you a little bit more about myself and what I do, and really the truth about things. Because here on my channel, if you follow my channel, if you've seen several of my videos or all of my videos, you know that I definitely take a little bit more of a natural and holistic route to things when possible. I'm really into yoga and spirituality. I'm into health and wellness. And I'm into living a creative life. That's why my channel is called Mad Creative Life. It's finding creative solutions to your life when designing it. And I want to be an expert at what I do. I want to be an expert in, sorry if you hear any exterior noise, don't mind it. Anyway, I want to be an expert in creating my life. And I want to design it in such a way that I feel proud of it, and I feel proud to share it. And whenever anybody asks how did you get this or how did you get that, I want to be able to give them a solution that works. And I'm not trying to sit here and say that I'm a master manifester, or I'm the perfect life designer. I'm always in the process of learning, and I'm as we speak reading books on it. And I just got back into online classes, free online classes to better my life and better myself. And I'll go into that more later if you guys want. But right now my main focus is catching you up on what I've been doing. And to be honest, so as I said, I'm sitting here. This is not my house. I'm here with my parents, which I did not expect this would be the way I'd come back here to the island. But I'm happy that I'm here. And I'm really grateful to my parents for deciding to take this trip and allowing me to come with them. It's so hard to open up about, because I'm somebody that I've noticed finds it hard to display the truth sometimes, as far as the hard stuff in my life, I guess. Opening up about the stuff that maybe isn't so pretty or isn't so inspiring. It's just the work, or it's just the sometimes the weird, not back routes, but I guess the regular, normal, non-magical seeming routes for how things come to be. And I'm somebody that tries to live the most magical life I can, but I definitely do fall into these depths of reality where sometimes I feel I have to make sacrifices and choices based on what is realistic. Hold on, I'm gonna get my tripod. Okay, that's better. Moving forward, I'm not exactly somebody that always loves to share the experiences that aren't as magical in my life. And anyway, regardless, that's the truth, how I'm here now. I still do legally live here. I just feel like beautiful new opportunities are coming towards me. One of the reasons I came back was obviously to stay, to live, but also to sort out my life because it's a little bit in a pile right now, not gonna lie. You know, it probably looks really nice and organized to some people, but it's not. And you know, there's a lot of things that I would want to share in detail with you guys, but I don't find it's particularly relevant. But the gist of it is, you know, I have contracts that need to be sorted out and fixed. I have to find more and different work opportunity. I have to find different housing opportunity. I say opportunity because it sounds like a more positive word. I'm really happy to be back. I'm not gonna lie though, I do feel nervous. I feel nervous that I won't be able to find opportunities, and this is definitely really personal, and maybe in the future I'll share about this, but I'm not somebody that really shares a lot about my personal relationships, especially my love relationships. And you know, I have been dating this person. I actually haven't told my dad I'm dating this person. I told my mom, and I'm kind of glad I didn't mention anything because, you know, we're going through a rough patch, to say the least. Yeah, it's definitely personal business. I'm not going to share too much, but you know, that person was somebody that I had envisioned moving forward in my life with. That person was, that person is part of my. That person is part of my plan, part of my dreams. And right now we need to sort things out because I don't want to jinx it. I don't want to put bad energy out about it, but there's definitely going to be some talks, and it just sucks because I feel like, you know, things got bad and then they got worse and I didn't know what to do about it. And then I just decided to really find my center and my peace. And I meditated a lot more. I started doing that. I was doing yoga, still am. I read. I was focusing on my online classes and my studies, my artwork, and really trying to place my mind and my heart in a positive light, in a positive place where no matter what happens, I can see this as a beautiful opportunity for love and for growing and evolution. And in everything that happened, like, forgiveness is required for the self and for anybody involved. You know, in the beginning, I was really working on forgiving myself. And that can be a really challenging process because, at least for me, I find it easier to forgive other people usually than to forgive myself because I kind of hold myself too accountable sometimes. I definitely hold myself to a high standard because I feel like I should know better, and maybe that's because I'm an oldest sibling. Maybe that's because I, you know, have been lucky enough to be somebody that has had like a spiritual awakening before. That gave me a lot of clarity on life and about how the universe works and how to interact with everything around you, how to start with yourself and what that means to fully accept yourself, and how to improve from there with love. And so, yeah, working on self-forgiveness was really difficult and something I still obviously work on daily. And then forgiving somebody else, that was really hard too, you know, because depending on like the situations and stuff, like sometimes it doesn't feel like you can forgive the hurt. I know this probably isn't making a lot of sense to some people, but anyway, I decided that I love this person too much to risk losing them. So I'm in a space where I forgive and I'm willing to continue forgiving. I want to work on something because I'm not gonna lie, I'm really sick of dating. Because even when I try dating, it doesn't work. When I stop trying to date, it doesn't work. I just feel lonely. And there's nothing wrong with being lonely. There's nothing wrong with being yourself. I'm somebody that finds a lot to do with myself. I enjoy my time with myself, but I definitely have come to realize that I value my time with other people just as much, if not more. But anyway, I decided that I was going to get through this difficult time and be by that person's side and just have nothing but love and joy that they're even in my life. We're just gonna see how that goes. So that'll impact my future, but I'm adaptable, and it's so challenging because I'm somebody that believes that if you're planning for the worst, then the worst is probably gonna happen. So I don't want to plan for the worst, but I also don't want to just make myself a fool and put all my trust and security in somebody that will decide not to be there for me if I need it. Yeah, so lots of sorting out to do, life changes, relationship changes. On a more positive note, I can say that I am so excited to see all my wonderful friends here. It's been way too long, and it feels like an eternity, honestly, since I've seen them. And I'm just so happy and grateful to be with them again. And I just, I'm praying that everything's gonna work out and that we'll have so much fun together and make so many memories. And, maybe they can help point me in the right direction of any opportunities that might benefit me. Yeah, because I'm so excited. I've been dreaming up all year all these things that I want to do with people I love, and where I want to get to in my life and my workplace. And it's part of why I've been taking online classes. Again, that's not the main focus of this, it's just an element of it. I'll explain more about that, but yeah, very excited. It's a really beautiful day outside, and I'm just overflowing with joy. I got to see the sunset yesterday, and it was just so immaculate, and I tried not to stare directly at the sun, but I'm not gonna lie, it was a little hard. I did gaze at the sun, more so when it was lower in the sky, because the sun rays are not just powerful, that's what I've heard. It was just so amazing, and the colors just filled the sky, and the water was just like so inviting and like warm, at least compared to where I'm from. It's just warm, and I had so many beautiful images flash before me in my mind, like both in what I was experiencing in the present, as well as feelings that flooded towards me that created images in my mind for me. And I just was so happy. And that's something that I'm just so grateful for. So yeah, I'm going to begin my day. This was just a little update for you guys. Thank you so much for being with me and sticking with me on this journey. Thank you so much to anybody who's wishing me good things. That's just honestly the best. It's like more than I ever expected from anybody, but it's just so kind, and I just feel so loved. And that's actually something that I've been feeling as I was feeling a bit turbulent about relationship stuff and the trip here. I just felt like my gut was in a ball of knots, but weirdly enough, I felt even more loved and supported by all the people in my life. Even people that didn't necessarily reach out, I just felt the love and support. I just knew that they'd be there if I needed anything. So it's such a good feeling to feel supported. But yeah, I should begin my day. I have no idea what I'm doing today. Maybe want to go to the beach and just really take it in and absorb and enjoy and give back. I don't know. And yeah, because I already have that list of things in my mind of what I gotta do to organize things, but I think it's important right now to just acclimate and align myself with the opportunities, and hopefully the opportunities will just present themselves, because that happens sometimes. We don't even have to work too hard, and things just come to us. That's good. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Stay tuned. I hope to bring a lot more content to you. I've definitely been feeling very inspired since being here, and like I said, this is the first time I've actually done a sit down and talk like this ever, and it's just through being back. So I really love that I'm getting back in touch with myself. I hope to share more honesty with you guys in the future, more transparency about my life and my journey. So yeah, thank you so much. And I will definitely be creating more yoga videos for you guys, for all the people who are asking. I'm definitely in the process of making more yoga videos. Aloha, and I love you.